Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We are continuing our journey through a new world record by ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. This has been amazing. Truly have become a fan. We're gonna do So Fine and Living Thing in one video. Somebody told me there's like a smooth transition between the two or an interesting transition between the two. I imagine the entire album is this way, but I said, let me do it. Let me give it a try. Why not? Two for one, two songs today. Let's check it out. I couldn't find a video on YouTube though, putting these together, so I just pulled up YouTube Music, and it should just play the next song, right? All right, let's go. This is So Fine.
On a summer night, I want it so fine. I want it so fine. I want it so
Yo, the bass, the lick of the bass that comes in the chorus is cool, man. You just the production on these songs. First you get when it's open, the pace is pretty quick already, but then it slows down and it builds back up again. The way they build this up, the arrangement is amazing, and then you get these harmonies of the ooh la, but then when he goes into the verses, he turns up more the rock and roll aspect of his voice, It's good stuff. Plus, the strings in this are really cool as well, man. And the scene setting and the writing of drifters in the morning sky and sailors, sailing wide and high and stuff, you just can feel that summer night atmosphere, right? People walking hand in hand. It's like a celebration, and you want to be at this romantic place where the stars shine bright. You get that atmosphere of a great night. I want it so fun. Let's go. Did not expect that.
miles around. You see, the world is in your hand. I want it so fine. I want it so fine. I want it so fine. Oh, baby, yes, you know just what I want. I want it so fine. I want it so fine. I want it so fine.
Wow.
Sailing away on the crest of a wave, it's like magic. Oh, rolling and riding and slipping and sliding, it's magic. And you and your sweet desire, you took me higher and higher, baby. It's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing. What a terrible thing to lose.
Wow, man.
Making believe this is what you can see from your worst day.
I'm taking a dive.
Oh, moving in line, then you look back in time to the first day.
I'm taking.
And you and your sweet desire.
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
Oh,
Higher and higher, baby.
it's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing. What a terrible thing to lose.
Wow. You know, there's parts in here that said, is this a rock and roll band? You can't really box them in, right? Like, we get these compositions here, these symphonies. It's wow. Yeah, that transition was cool, and that build up and the mood and the atmosphere, really nice, man. And in So Fine, I got a little bit of the Eastern influences later on, and in this build up, I had that too, but different Eastern influence. Like in So Fine, it was more like I had when the percussion came in, that was so unexpected. That change up, had a little bit of that more Indian, maybe Tibetan Eastern style influences, and then here I get more of the maybe Arabian style. Like maybe it's just me making a connection to things I am familiar with. You know, how can I make connections to things I don't know? Now that would be something. That would be something. So yeah, that was just a feeling I get, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the last stanza in So Fine about the sundowners will go on and on. You know, it's just that celebration of life together in love, and when you look and you're in the land of the midnight sun. Belgium, in the summer, when we move the hour, to summer hour, right? Or maybe in the US you call it daylight savings time. Sometimes we almost get to setting sun at 11 p.m. It's not quite midnight sun, but there's a few days that it's pretty the light starts at 5 a.m. and then it ends at 11 p.m. I mean, if you go up north, Scandinavia, you'll get that, right? That midnight sun. It just go on and on. Yeah, that's a great song, man. Beautiful. I was thinking that song in a car. I was sitting like in a car, setting sun, driving, maybe speeding a little bit, because yeah, that is this album. I was thinking, for my next road trip, this is a must. This is a must. Yeah, and then the mood changes in this song. Let's run that back a bit.
Nothing to lose. It's a given thing.
Yeah, it is.
What a terrible thing to lose. I'm thinking of dying on the stage. Taking a dive, cause you can't help the slide floating downstream.
I'm taking a dive.
Oh, so let her go. Don't start spoiling the show. It's a bad dream.
I'm taking.
And you enjoy sweet desire.
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
Oh,
Higher and higher, baby.
it's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing. What a terrible thing to lose. It's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing.
Yeah, man. Wow. It's really great to hear him. I wish I could do it all the time, but you know, the copyright sometimes, and there's many reasons, time reasons, energy. Especially when I try to, uh, I like to go deeper into lyrics, and I've done one or two or three, maybe full album reactions. I found I forget a lot of things, right? I already forget a lot of things just doing one song, and then when I do a whole album, it's nice to listen to and just do the reaction, right? People like that, I know, but I like to go into lyrics as well, right? And when you do full albums, you first you can lose the energy and you just forget about things, when you go to the next song and the next song, especially when there's a mood shift. Because here we do have like a mood shift. The love, it's a giving thing. It's a beautiful thing, when you really fall. But then when that starts taking a dive, a different dive, you can dive into love, but the relationship can take a dive. It's a terrible thing to lose, and it could be your worst day, and then in the ad libs you're hearing I'm taken, and it's not longer a giving thing. Now you're taking it away, and you can't halt that slide. It's floating downstream, so you got to let her go. And then you think about it, it's a bad dream, and then it's again that ad lib, I'm taken. Amazing, really, really great. And yeah, that's heartbreaking, man. Especially when you go from so fine to a living thing, and love is a living thing, it's giving, and it's working on it. It breathes, it changes, and if you don't, stay stagnant, and then suddenly you take a dive, right? Oof. Again, the production on this is incredible, man. Just the arrangement and the way Jeff is singing on this. Again, that's the nice thing about doing like two songs that sound a bit different in terms of vocals, just back to back, because you can kind of, it's fresher in the mind, of course. The way he sings more with that little bit of a rock and roll grit, and a little bit of a grain, and so fine in the verses at least. And then here it's more melodic and yeah, really, emotional. And sometimes his voice has such an ethereal quality to it. It's transcending, he so floatery. Is that floatery? It's not even a word, but it feels like it's floating, or I'm floating on it and he's floating away. It's just so nice. And then when you have the harmonies, and or the self harmonizing, yeah, it's nice. I was just imagining like how many tracks and stems and all of that is in songs by ELO. It's quite amazing. It must be pretty complicated, you know, and complex when you start to dive into that, man. This is a musical masterclass. This album, it's incredible. I had that feeling out of the blue. You get that space exploration vibe, and in this album, you get a little bit of that too. You know, it's really really nice. I love this sound. You know, there's parts in it when it's building up, and then suddenly you're in it, and the production is so high, and there's so many things going on, and suddenly you realize, oh, this just happened. You know, does that make any sense? Like, oh yeah, yeah, we're in it. We're back in it. This is the ELO sound, you know. But the way they build it up so smooth, and suddenly you're just in it, man. It's like, whoa, how do they do that? Amazing, amazing. All right, man. On to the next song. This was a 2 for 1. I truly appreciate your time and you taking this journey with me. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.